So, what's wrong at West Ham?
Just seems like everything's going wrong at the moment. Just with some of the decisions there that the club have made, and obviously the fans have completely turned. I've been listening to TalkSport for the best part of the day, and fans just been calling in and really, really upset and distraught, and in terms of where the club is going. There were protests that were going to happen. The stadium just feels empty and void of any life. It's such a shame. I didn't have them, like similar to yourself. We didn't have them going down, but I think they're going to really, really struggle this season. And if they keep going the way they are, I just think it's not going to get any better. And obviously with Nuno coming in, I was expecting like a bit of a bounce and a huge lift in fortunes, but it just seems like it's just back to kind of usual, and it's the same old. So it's sad to see, because we've always had some great results there. I remember Salah scoring, some cracking goals there, the 6-0s and the 6-1s over there. But all jokes aside, when it comes to that, it's just, it's very unfortunate. I think with an ageing squad, I really feel sorry for Bowen as well, because I think he's stayed there partially maybe because it's his father-in-law who said you can't leave that club. And has he missed that big opportunity to go somewhere else? He just seems the early one who sort of is the early spark in that team. But yeah, it's not looking good. What about you?
Yeah, I think to think that they were European champions under Moyes, and then where they are now is an absolute joke. Unfortunately, West Ham fans, I think you probably agree with me. If anything, I think the money they even used from Declan Rice, there's not a single player there I can think that they've used well and correctly, and somebody you can say that's walked in. Kudus was there for a moment, lit a fire, and then walked straight back and then went out to your rivals, which is, I think, hasn't happened in years. They've had obviously this embargo with each other, right? To that point, the atmosphere is not great. They want the owners out, and the recruitment of the players have just been absolutely poor. I think that is basically a championship side without Bowen. And you've got to feel for Nuno. Like, he's a great defensive manager, but you can see that's not even a defensive team. Like, Diouf looks good, the wing back. They've just lost Mavropanos, I think, as well, he's not particularly great either. So that means they're going down into the bare bones now, right? I'll be very intrigued to see what they do in January, but I don't think it's one of those fixes you can get done. I think it's a very big hole, pouring a lot of water out right now. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to get done with a plaster. Nuno's going to need all the help he can get, unless he thinks of something drastically. And he tried that in the last game, and it didn't work. And everyone was like, what was going on? And to all your point about the TalkSport stuff, that's what everyone was saying. That squad just doesn't look good enough. So unless they pull their finger out and they start doing something incredibly different, then I just can't see where it's going to happen. But West Ham fans, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Get involved.